Welcome to the Pressvine tutorial. In this screencast we will show you how to search through the media database. Okay, so we'll start by clicking the Contacts tab at the top of the page. This will then bring up a submenu which will give you the opportunity of looking through your contact lists. That is a group of private or media contacts that you've added to a list. Media contacts, private contacts and import. So we will now select the Media Contacts tab. Great, that's now loaded up, and you can see from the header here that you have two search options. One is basic and the second is advanced. So we'll start off with the basic. As you can see, when you first click the Media Contacts tab, the entire database loads up. So there's over 25,000 of those. Pretty much every publication that you can think of in the UK should be in there. So we'll start off with text search. This is good if you already know the title or name of person at the company or publication that you want to search for. So if I wanted to search for business report, for example, and then press apply filters, that would bring up every publication with the name business report within it. So we don't want that, we'll clear the filters. The second search criteria is the category. Now this is the publication classification, so depending on what bracket that publication is. So a newspaper is typically current affairs, academic would perhaps be magazines or publications targeted at colleges, those type of people, accountancy, aerospace, so pretty much every sector you can think of. The category searches are listed alphabetically, and you can select the categories by simply finding which one you want, or perhaps if you already know it, you can start typing it in. So manufacturing, click on that, that creates a tag within the field, and then you can add more categories, so you can expand that search if you wanted to. So if we also search for engineering, see if anything comes up for that. So there are two ones, engineering, we'll tick that, and then we will press apply filters. And as you can see, that will then bring up the 339 contacts within the categories of engineering and manufacturing. So we could narrow that even further if we wanted to and say media type. So you might typically, let's just say you were looking to target only online publications, so you might include blogs, magazine and website, or publications with a website. Then you tick the apply filters, and that would further narrow your search. So you would be looking at a much, in this instance there are no publications within that sector, just for blogs. So we'll expand it a little bit, so we'll say magazine, and as you can see that brings up 111 contacts. On each search tab you'll see a little question mark icon. When you press that, that will simply bring up a hints area, depending on which browser you use. So if you're using Chrome or one of the modern ones, it comes up as a pop-up window. The older ones don't always display. Tour, this just brings up a series of cues, gives you advice and tips on how to search. So as you can see, you can just click next and go through those at your leisure. The second search criteria is advanced search. Now the basic search may be sufficient for all that you want, but if you wanted to further narrow that search, what you could do is search by any one of the Pressvine fields, so first name, job title, company name, email, address, postcode, city, coast, country. So if you wanted to search for perhaps all of the publications within the West Midlands, you could do that here. Or if you had perhaps partial information to a contact, you could search for it here. When you're searching through the media database, the main benefit is the ability to add to a contact list, which then enables you to send a press release at a later date. So let's just say you wanted to add a few of these people to your press release. You would simply go here, select a list. So there's one that we built earlier, made test open rate. Press go, and then that adds them to your list, which you can then use for mailing at a later date.